Hi all, in this tutorial of stream series, we'll discuss the difference between map and flat map. So let's get started. So the first difference between map and flat map is the map method performs the mapping operation on the collection input in the stream pipeline, whereas the flat map operation performs the mapping and flattening operation on the collection element in the stream pipeline. So the second difference we have, map processes the stream of values, whereas the flat map processes the stream of streams values. Third difference we have, the map operation uses one-to-one mapping. It means it produces a single value for each input value, and the flat map uses one-to-many mapping. It means it produces multiple values for each input value. The fourth difference is, we already discussed this, that map function produces a single value for each input value, whereas the flat map function produces multiple values for each input values. And the fifth difference we have, the map transform the data from stream to stream, whereas the flat map transform the data from streams to stream. And the usage of map is, when mapper function is producing a single values for each input value, then map is a suitable method to use, whereas the flat map usage is when the mapper function is producing a multiple values for each input value. In that scenario, the flat map is a suitable uh, method to use. Now let's discuss about the syntax of the map. So a map takes a function as an input parameter, where t is a type of element, a stream element type, which considered as input, and r is an element type of new stream, which considered as output. And this mapper is kind of the streamless function, which is going to apply on each element in the stream pipeline, and it return the new stream of type r. This type r is dependent on what value you are passing as an input parameter in the function. So same type of stream it creates and return back to the main stream. So now let's discuss about the syntax of flat map. So flat maps, it's similar to map. In case of taking an input, it takes a function as a input parameter, where the type of the stream, t is a type of the stream element and considered as an input, and r is the element type of the new stream. It means it takes t as an input stream and it return the stream of type r as a output. So this mapper is kind of a non-interfering stateless function, which is going to apply on each element in the stream pipeline, and it returns the new stream of the type r, which we already discussed. So this is the syntax of flat map. Now let's discuss the use case of map and flat map with the help of example. So for that, we have list of employees object already created, which are working in one of the organization, and we have Justin and Olivia, both are working in HR department, and we have Andrew, he's working in finance department, and we have Eva and Joseph, these both are working in an engineering department. And you can see each of the employees having more than one phone number, and we will be performing the map and flat map operation on these list of employees object, and then we'll see the output of both of these methods. So let's discuss first about the map. As we are aware of the usage of map, when we want to produce a single output for each input, then we have to use map. So here also we are taking a single input as a name of the employee, and then we are performing the mapping operation, that is nothing but the converting the each name of the employee into the uppercase, and then we are producing output, which is nothing but a single value. So for taking an input of each employee name and mapping them into the and converting them into the uppercase, that is nothing but a mapper operation. And the final output we have is stream of strings. So each employee name is converted into uh, capital case. So you can see here, passing single name is producing a single name into the uppercase. It means it is a one-to-one relationship or one-to-one mapping. Whereas in case of another use case, when we want to produce a multiple values for each input value, then we have to go for flat map. And as you can see in this flat map, we are passing a list of phone number of each employee and converting them into stream. And internally, this flat map is doing mapping operation plus flattening of the phone number. And after performing the flat map operation, the final output we have stream of long. It means it is converting each list into the two multiple values. For one Justin, we are passing the list of phone numbers, which is single input, but it is producing two values. One is this, and this is a flattening value, and it is producing a final output is stream of long, which looks like this. It means this is a one-to-many mapping. So that's all from this discussion of the graphical representation. Now let's get started with the backend code. So to save some time, we have already created a class with list of employees to perform map and flat map operation. Now let's create a main method and perform the map operation first. So for that, we will be using a reference of list of employees and converting them into stream with the help of stream method. And then we have map method. So as we are already aware of that when we want to produce a single value for each input value, then we have to go for map operation. So for map, we have each employee object traversing through the pipeline, and from EMP object, we'll be fetching the employee name. And for mapper operation, we have to use two uppercase. Now this is nothing but a mapper which we are doing inside the map operation, and then instead of collecting that as a list, we are printing this on console only. System dot out dot println. Now let's run this once. So each of the input value, which is nothing but an employee's name, we are mapping them to capital case, and you can see Joseph, Andrew, Justin, Eva, and Olivia, which are converted to capital case. As a part of input to this list, we have given small and capital case both. So this is all about the map operation, and we'll discuss more about the map. But now let's discuss about the flat map first, and we'll discuss the similarities between the input which we are passing in flat map and map. But let's perform the happy operation with the help of flat map. Let's convert this employees again into this stream, and then after stream we have flat map where we have to pass EMP object again because it is going throughout this stream pipeline, and through the EMP object we can get the list of longs, that is nothing but phone numbers of each employees, and then we have to convert that into stream. Now let's print this output. So whatever this flat map is providing the output that we are printing directly. So system dot out dot through method referencing we are calling println method. Now let's give one of the method separator so that we can identify which method is producing what output. Okay, now let's execute this. Yes, so it is printing the correct value. The first one is mapping operation and the second one is mapping plus flattening operation. Now as you can see, we are passing a list of employees phone number, but here it is flatten the data. Now uh, if we pass the list of phone numbers of each employee to the map, let's see how the output looks like. So I'm just commenting the first line, and instead of passing data like this, let's use stream and map again, and let's pass employer object emp dot get phone number. This is nothing but a list of uh, phone numbers. Now let's keep that in one of the variable, that is map list or something, right? Now you can see as we are not converting it into this phone numbers into the stream, it is returning, this map operation is returning stream of set of long. So if we convert that into stream, because it is a list and we have to convert that into stream. Now you can see it is returning stream of long, right? Let's perform the operation on this map list, and then we have for each. We'll be printing this directly, sys out. All right. Now let's see what value it is printing. Now both input are same. In FlatMap and map, we are passing the same input. Here also we are passing list of phone numbers and converting them into stream. The same way we are passing list of phone number and converting them into stream. In FlatMap and map, both are same. So let's see the difference between the map and FlatMap output. So this first is map output when we are passing a list of phone numbers of each employee. This is nothing but a single stream for each input value. This is another single stream, this is another stream. So here this is a flattening data, right? Now let's make it bit readable and let's see how the data is coming through the map method. How are we gonna do this? So we have, instead of using this printing the stream here, we can use emp stream. Okay, and then let's not use method reference, print ln, and here we can pass emp stream dot collect it as list. Now if you print this, each of object will be converted into list. See this, now it is converted into list, but this is not a flattened data, right? It is the unstructured data, and this is a flattened data. This is structured data. And let's say if you want to perform some kind of operation on the flattened data, it is easy to perform here. But in case of this is a list of long, so we can't perform any operation. We have to iterate this list again, then only we will be able to perform some kind of operation on this. So this is iterating this list again, because we have list of list. This is complete list, and inside this we have 1 list, 2 list, 3 list, 4 list, and 5 list of long. It means we have to iterate this twice time to get this single value. All right. Now how we can improve that? So instead of passing this value here, we can pass only the single value, because map, I want to reiterate this, map is meant for whenever we want to produce a single output for each input value, then map is suitable function. But here we are producing a multiple value, and this is not a suitable operation which we are trying to perform here. So let's delete this out. All right, and this is a suitable because it is producing a single output for each input value, right? And in case of FlatMap, we are passing a list of uh, phone numbers, converting them into stream. It is converting a multiple. It is converting a multiple value. Like it is a converting them into multiple values, but flattening them and printing this out. But this is a readable or structured data, and we can use this. Now, how we can use that, I'm going to show you. So let me write one of the method here, which is publish SMS, and whatever phone number we are passing through this flat map in the stream pipeline, we can uh, map that, and then we can send this to publish SMS. So we have map and then publish SMS. Now this publish SMS is kindly creating one report for each number. So if number is belongs to India, it means the starting of the number is having +1, and the number count will be 12. If the number count is less than 12 and the starting number is not belongs to 91, it means it is not an Indian number, and we won't be publishing report for the same. Let me change few of the input value so that we can uh, check the final output, whether it is able to identify whether it is as like a Indian number of, or it is outside of Indian number. Now let's print this out. So whatever value or phone number we are sending, for that we are creating a report with this caption: the send SMS, SMS sent successfully to the given number. And if it is failed, then we are sending creating a caption that failed to send SMS to this number. Now let's see, out of these I think it's 10 number, how many SMS published successfully. So one of the number we have, this first SMS sent successfully, because it start with 91, and the total number of count we have, 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Yes, this is failed to send SMS because the starting of the number is not started with 91. So whatever is starting with 91 and the count is total count is 12, then it is able to send this SMS. Here it is starting with 91. One of the condition is true, right? But another condition is not true. All right. It means this is the reason of failure, that it is not 12 length phone number. So these remaining are published successfully. This is also unsuccessful because the starting of the number is not 91. All right. So that's all from this video, guys. And thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for another videos.